Hello YouTube, this is Mickey D. As you can see, uh, I've been playing Space Engineers and I've been a little busy. So yeah, I figured, um, oh, I do have the Skybox mod in. Uh, it, it, I guess it is a mod um, to change the scenery around a little bit, so it's not just all stars. I like this one, pretty detailed. I don't know if I will stick with it or not. I might go with one of the Nebula ones because it's a little bit more colorful and stuff. But anyway, um, yeah, just to point that out. I don't know how many videos. I'd like to do a Let's Play with Space Engineers. Kind of playing on a private server right now, so with some friends. Um, been doing that for about a week or so, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. Um, and I kind of did my little Space Engineers intro video um, and a couple little, videos about it before. Yeah, see, I kind of been busy. Um, and it's finally, it's got multiplayer. Survival's up and working. This is all in survival. Uh, and yeah, so it's actually, something I'm pretty interested in now. And I kind of, I still run my Minecraft server, but haven't been playing on it. I've been maintaining it, but I haven't been playing on it that much. So yeah, I basically started building a space station today, getting it all framed out, and then go in and fill it all back in. Um, the miner's not staying there. I'm going to make some smaller hangars off of here. This is kind of like an airlock hallway thing. I'm kind of planning it as I go along. I get some rough ideas of what I want to do. Um, yeah, but yeah, so there'll be a smaller hangar there, a smaller hangar there. This will continue on. Um, I don't really like the whole Jeffrey tube thing, passageways. I find them kind of annoying. I might make a couple just for shortcuts. As of this recording, they just had the update with the artificial mass blocks and Windows. Or did they add that before? I don't remember. Um, artificial mass blocks. Yeah, the Windows artificial mass blocks. Um, and I was doing some reading. Supposedly, conveyors are coming in the next few updates. Hopefully, work in progress. They tweeted it about a week ago that it would be a few weeks. So maybe next update, maybe the update after that. Um, so right now, I'm kind of blocking this out. I don't want to do too much with. Um, I wanted to have mining ships could dock to it and have it go in and go refinery, but I'm not going to run conveyors everywhere right now because it looks like from the pictures those are going to be like right in here. The conveyors are. Well, actually, I guess I could show it out front easier. Um, yeah, like here where it's got the line of conveyors. Um, from looking at it, I don't think that's how they're going to work. There's basically a blocks that would go in between. These would probably still work like that because um, I set them up this way so that I don't have to be exact when I dock to something. So basically, it gives me a little bit of leeway. 4 blocks either way. I might actually put one there, like one there or something, and basically not have to be that precise when I dock. But like here, where this runs straight back, looks like they have like a tube system kind of like Buildcraft tubes from Minecraft, that would basically connect and they would run straight. And then where you have a junction, it looks like you would have another conveyor, and then basically it would go straight until you hit an inventory or you had another corner or something, and then you would do a conveyor. From what it looks like, so basically, like from here to there, you would have a conveyor on each one, and then a straight section in between. Um, it's kind of what it looks like, but that we never know. It might change. Um, so anyway, looking forward to that because that's something the game is really missing. There's no, it takes a lot of the tediness, tedious. Um, yeah, I guess tedious. No, there's a better word for that. I can't think of it right now. But is it tedium? Mm, yeah. Anyway, it takes a lot of the monotony. There we go. Out of it. You mine and you have to manually pull everything out. But anyway, so yeah. As soon as they added the windows, I threw a couple in there, a couple in there, and I threw a couple up top. So probably some people have already realized this, but this is one of the new cargo ship things that randomly spawn in. Uh, it's the mining hauler, and I've obviously converted it and done some stuff. Threw more thrusters on the back. Obviously, gave it a new color scheme. I extended this out, got rid of the doors. I was thinking about putting some doors in there though, and maybe having it swing down and have it extend the landing pad more. Um, but honestly, it seems like more of a hassle. And that's why, if you look, I set it up as kind of like an airlock. So, you would, get out of your ship, come in, open the outer airlock door, close the inner airlock door, pressurize, and open the inner. But obviously, since nothing's pressurized and you're always in a suit, doesn't really matter. I might actually get rid of them. It's kind of, I guess the developers are basically saying that there's probably never going to be pressurized ships because they can't really see a point in it. Um, and then my reasoning is my question to that is why the hell do we have windows and you know blocks to make walls with and stuff? Then if and doors, we could just have an opening. If nothing's ever going to be pressurized, doesn't really make much sense. But yeah, so basically, I gutted this whole thing. Um, if you guys haven't seen, or I guess for those who haven't seen the mining hauler, um, it actually comes with 18 large cargo holds, which I was like, who in the hell is going to fill up 18 large cargo holds? So I pulled all but three out on each side. So it's got six large cargo holds. I redid the whole conveyor system. Though when the new system comes out, or when they finally get it working, I'll probably have to tweak it and change it, and who knows, maybe I'll have to scrap the whole thing. But yeah, so I gutted the whole thing, and these are basically two empty rooms right now. There's this small, medium-ish, kind of largest, I guess, room over here. Supposedly, we will eventually get batteries for solar panels. So I'm assuming, one of these rooms is probably going to be a big battery storage room. Yep, there's the windows that look out into the hangar area, which is basically I just made it to pull in like a miner or something like that, a small ship. And yeah, and then basically this larger room, which basically goes all the way to the front of the ship to the here, or what's I guess kind of classified as well, no, that is the front wall of the ship right there. The docking portion pushes out after that. Um, yeah, there's the engines on the side. For the most part, I connected everything up, so you can kind of see the cargo holds right there. Um, so for the most part on this, the way I did it is if we could actually pressurize the ships, this whole thing would be pressurized. Well, like this component, this room. Um, the only thing is like stuff like the refinery and stuff. I don't know if it would seal up in between. And the same thing with the engine on the other side is, technically, I suppose that could be considered exposed to space. Um, but pretty much for the most part, the rest of it is all sealed up. Even if I lost space, I kind of did that. Um, that's why there's no windows on the inside because a lot of stuff ended up being like 2 blocks thick, that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I put all this out, and I kind of made it symmetrical so it can go either way. I carried that through the whole design. The ship's like huge anyway, so I didn't have a lack of space. But kind of cargo access area for manual access. There's the 3 cargo holds on each side. And there's a conveyor line that runs across, and you can kind of see it's exposed right there. And it ties into the assembler, sets up right underneath, and the refinery. There's one on each side. Though, hopefully, when they get the conveyors fixed, they kind of did the whole quick, assemblers will connect to refineries. They're the only 2 things that'll input. The refiners will automatically output into the assemblers. They're really the only 2 things that do that in the game right now. And I don't know if that's what's bugging it or not, but if you have 2 assemblers, they basically kind of count as the same inventory. Um, and yeah, the gravity generator, I moved it over here. This is pretty much the exact center of the ship, or pretty close to it. Um, with the last update, gravity generators take way more power, which I'm really hoping is, you know, um, I really hope they'll stop making things take a lot more power until we get batteries. Because, the ship before idling had 3 years of worth of uranium, which was quite a bit. It was like almost 400 uranium refined. And now idling with the gravity turned down to just the size of the ship is like 92 days. So, yeah. And if you max it out, it's, like you're down to like 14 days or something. So, yeah, power takes way more power now. Um, yep. So if you continue on up to here, this is the landing bay here. If you notice, I did this. Oh, I forgot a door. There should be actually 2 doors there. Yeah, there was supposed to be a door right there. I did all this yesterday, and obviously I just now realized that. So I'm gonna put a door there. Yep, staircase outside. And yeah, see, like this door. So you have your airlock basically. And this comes right up to the bridge. Total, the ship has 12 gyros right now. Handles pretty good. And of course, I changed the cockpit all to glass. And I would really like to change it a little bit more because I want it to kind of be wider. Because see, you can't really, unless you're really careful, you can't really like walk around the. It's not kind of realistic because it'd be like, oh, tiptoe around until I get to the chair. But I usually don't apply it in first person anyway because it's or third person, just because you can't really see. It's a big ship, so yeah. But from the inside, if you go down, like I said, it's all symmetrical. You go down. There's the conveyors coming in from the inside, and then off to each side. Then it brings you back down into this area. So, you can go all the way through the ship without having to go outside. I just thought it was pretty good that, since there is the landing pad up top, which I did extend out, as you can see, to so I could fit a bigger ship there. Basically, you can land a survival pod on it really easy, and you can actually land an escort on it, with the military escorts. It's a little bit tighter of a fit, but it does fit. Um, yeah, and then added more thrusters on, the two on each side in the back. Um, Added those two on. So it made it really a lot more maneuverable. I might do some more tweaking on it. Obviously, we have thruster damage turned off. Um, and redid all this. Could go actually compare it to one of the other ones, how they come stock. You know, it's quite a bit difference. I moved the antenna from that side to that side. I actually hit something and busted it off, and I was like, well, I didn't want it there anyway. Um, so it's got the beacon on one side. I just noticed that spotlight's turned off. Is that a spotlight? Wait, it's a cockpit. What? Oh, I have yeah, I'm really hoping one of these days they'll get that. Oh, it's the ore detector. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Oh, nice little dent. Not sure where that came from or how long that's been there. But yeah. Um, yeah, I was kind of thinking about doing something on top, maybe add another antenna or something. Who knows? But I think it's oh, yeah. I guess I ran into a thruster. All right. Yeah, I usually keep my inventory empty unless I'm actually working on something. In the back, if you guys have seen this before, I kind of open this up as much as possible. Um, it comes with the three gyros initially. I added another three, plus I added the six up front, so I have 12 total now. And I kind of cleared all this out, and then I just put I left the reactor here. I had the gravity generator here for a while, but with I moved it when they changed the power consumption on it. Just because it was using way more power, because it was extending it. It goes one block in each direction, so like depth is one forward, one back for each one you do. Kind of splits it in between. So yeah. So I had to have it extended really far, which was up in the power and stuff. So I moved it up here, so it's pretty much in the middle of the ship now. So it's pretty much equal, and it works good. So it uses a lot less power, but um, let me see. I'll show you my other. This is one of the escorts, heavily modified. Um, Added more engines on the back, which I still might add some more because it's all heavy armor, so it takes a while to get it up to speed. Maneuverability, it's still good. Um, yeah, but and if you can see, yes, I completely changed around the inside. Like I said, heavily modified. Most of the outside still looks the same, except I've pretty much flattened the bottom. Just to make it easier to land and stuff. And then obviously put more engines in the back. Uh, and really, I think that's kind of really the only changes I made on the outside except for recoloring it. But we'll go in and turn it on. Oops. Okay. And we'll turn that on and reactor on. Okay. There we go. So yes, those who've seen this, obviously I cleared out a whole bunch in here, quite a bit, as much as possible, and basically fit everything in here. Comes with the assembler, so I got the med bay to fit in, and I got a refinery to fit in. So basically, this is what I replaced my survival pod with. No, I didn't set it up like airlocks, though technically I guess you could say it is. This whole area would be an airlock. You could depressurize it and then have, both of these doors closed, repressurize it, and then open it up for the cockpit. Yeah, so the cockpit's right up front, and I actually haven't been in the ship in a while because I mainly use my big ship Um, but this one's nice because it is a bit faster, definitely more maneuverable than the other one. Um, but yeah, I was like, I need to go through here and put the glass cockpit in and windows, and but that's something later on. Um, yeah, so I left the two reactors and the two smart cargo holds, the assembler, and then pretty much managed to fit everything in. I think there was a gravity generator in here, but it was in a different spot, I'm pretty sure. So I moved it back there because, it fit good there. Um, I forgot that you couldn't put mining drills on large ships, and I was actually going to have this be a really huge miner. And then, of course, I went to go put the drills on it and realized, oh, I couldn't. So, like I said, I just used it as my pod, basically. And I have no steel on me. Obviously, I missed a block there. This is the start of my station. Basically, I decided to start with a hangar bay. Um, like I said, that's my miner, which I'll show you guys that. Let me power this down first. It's because I do have the gravity on, so of course it's going to use quite a bit. And the other reactor's off. Yes. Okay. Yeah, my little miner. Uh, 9 drills. So right now there is no way to get to the drill in the front, in the middle. Um, so hopefully once the conveyors are on, then I'll go through. I didn't really realize it, probably because I always place them this way. There's actually, uh, the drill cargo hatch on the very bottom of it. So, in the very back middle block. So basically, you can run, small conveyors or whatever all through there, and hopefully they're decently strong so it doesn't, come busting apart. But yeah, it works really good. I went mining earlier and got about 40K in uranium. Um, in a very short time, you know. So yeah, obviously very maneuverable. Um, Still a little jittery when I'm mining, but not bad. Um, you know, and yeah, works good. It just you know, lots of mining madness there. But yeah, no, it works pretty good. Never really taken any damage on it. So yeah, even with heavy block, um, the rear thrusters are actually the lowest count. There's 6 on the bottom, 6 on the top. There's 2 of them buried. Like I said, it's obviously we have thruster damage turned off, so that's yeah, otherwise it'd have to be redesigned a little bit. But yeah, and then there's 7 on the sides, I believe. But yeah, I've only got 5 on the back, so it doesn't actually, for a small ship, it kind of picks up speed pretty slow, but it's not meant to race around in. You pretty much just go down, mine, and come back. So, turn a little bit. And this will be having its own docking bay hangar, probably over here. I'm going to kind of, I'll probably add some extra ones. I'm going to put some landing platforms in. Uh, but they'll basically be some small, for small ships. I'm sure I would probably want to make some little work pods and, whatever else. Um, but yeah, this is the start of my station, like I said. Just started it today and just getting everything, you know, pretty much framed in. So it doesn't look like much right now. Um, I still it's got like a flat bottom, and I might mirror it and make another hangar deck down here that's kind of similar to this one. Um, I'm trying not to just have flat spots. And I'll probably go back through after I get everything done and add like little, you know, protrusions and stuff, just so it's not, completely flat and angular, and give it a break it up a little bit. Um, and I kind of try to do that to the extent, except for the bottom of this, because I was actually thinking about making the station long enough to. I was actually thinking about making a hangar deck big enough to have this ship in it. Um, but I don't know, because that would just be huge. Um, yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to, I guess. Let me take this out for a spin real quick. But yeah, really enjoy the game. It's interesting because they add, you never know what they're gonna do in the updates. We do have meteors turned off. I think we just didn't want to deal with the damage. So obviously, not the fastest. It's not bad though. I mean, I think it actually picks up speed faster than my mining ship. And where's the junkyard at? There it is. Um, we actually go and collect some of the bigger ships and stuff. So not bad. Like I said, I still might add the doors on that. I don't know. Look, I'm already up to 65. I was thinking about putting a couple more thrusters on that back, but I think I'll just add some more ones on the sides and stuff for maneuverability. But still, it's not, bad. I mean, I can, you know, turn and rotate. The counter, once I get rotating to counter it, it's kind of slow, I've noticed. So yeah, there's what the original ship looks like for those that haven't seen it, and basically this is kind of what I turned it into. So I'll park them side by side here. And I love that you can hit more than one key at a time when you're maneuvering. Makes it so much. Anyway, I think that's pretty good. So obviously this is one of those ships that's not finished off. I think the only thing we did on this one was we pulled the reactor out of it. So as you can see, I changed the front end a little bit. On the docking port there. Added the lights, changed the blocks. A lot of it's similar, but you can really see it on the sides over here. I changed that quite a bit. Sealed all that in. The obviously the whole bridge wasn't there at all. See, nothing. Um, yeah, so obviously you can kind of see where some stuff's similar. I took out the two runner things in the back there. Um, well, I shortened them up, give me a bigger landing area. Let's see what else. Thrusters on the sides, this in the back. Obviously the hangar area is a huge difference. You can see where I extended it out on the bottom. Redid the lines on the sides. Same thing here. This is all different. You look down underneath here. But really the main difference is on the inside. I'll just do that real quick for those who haven't actually seen one of these. We put all the guns off. We don't do PvP on each other or anything. It's you know, we kind of just play together. cooperative, or just share resources every now and then. Yeah, and the power is turned off in here. Um, Reactor door. Um, you know, I'm not gonna be able to get inside. Oh, wait a minute. There might. I think I actually pulled the reactor out of this one. Hmm. Oh, nope, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I kind of like took all this out. The reactor. There is a warhead that comes down underneath. It's actually down underneath there, as you can see. And supposedly there's another one now too. The one I got that I changed, there wasn't. Supposedly there's a ramp somewhere with another thruster underneath it. I think they said up top. Um, yeah, and as you can see, so one partially completed refinery, the other refinery, no assemblers, obviously no med bay, and just lots and lots of large cargo holds. Um, Way too many. And the conveyors were really, you know, kind of, they work, I guess, if conveyors worked. But, I ran them across the tops, basically, from the center down each side. So it freed up a lot of space. I didn't have this, and. Oh yeah, the gravity generator was pretty much in the center. Um, and then it just had the tubes everywhere. So, yeah, I made quite a bit of changes to the, especially the inside. Um, and then this is the other tube going up, and that's where that door was to the landing area that I forgot to put the other door in. And then the door, the tube up to the cockpit. It's interesting to see these now that they added the more colored parts because they went through and colored all these, And then there was the cockpit back up over here, you know, which is back in there. Yeah, see, I put spotlights. But, yeah, so similar, but, I like the way it's set up on mine now. Way better. So obviously doesn't have 18 cargo holds, but like I said, I can't see why you would ever need 18 cargo holds. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to. We could swing by some of the other stuff that's going on the server real quick, but I think it's probably good for now. I just figured I'd throw something out there, you know. Said I think I'm considering continuing on the Let's Play. There's about 3 or 4 people that play on this server with me. And right now we just have one of the guys has two. He has 2 accounts. He basically bought another copy of the game, and he runs one on a. Pretty much all it runs on is we've got a server with like 16 gigs of RAM, and he just leaves it up and running 24/7 basically. Uh, yeah, I almost ran into that. Hmm. Yeah, it's completely upside down. Well, compared to how it was. Yeah, see, there's that rotation. I need a couple of better. I need some more thrusters to, for when I'm doing the rotation to counteract that. But for right now, I've just been kind of parking over here until I get either like an arm to come off the station to pull this up to or something. Oop. But that should be pretty damn close, I think. Oh, I need to come up. And I need to level off more. Yeah, I've just kind of been docking up on the top right now. So I can pretty much just walk off the ship. And I just keep a lot of, I keep most of my materials on it right now, so. Well, I do keep all my materials on it right now. I really wish you could, kind of like look through stuff. Oh, I want to go this way, and I want to go down, and I would say that's, I think I'm not quite straightened out, but I think that's pretty close. And of course we can go out our convenient access here. Oh, that'll work. But yeah, so anyway, I guess that's about it. I'm thinking I'll probably do another video sometime. I don't know, maybe once this is done, maybe I'll do it while I play. I don't know. Like I said, there's 3 or 4 other people that play on here, and I kind of, not want to be on TeamSpeak while I'm, they don't want to hear me talk to you guys, basically. But, yeah, so this is Mickey D. Hope you liked the video, and have a good night.